So what is up, everyone? I am here back with another video. This time a Japanese vlog video. So I went to this event called Comiket, which I've never heard of this event in my life, nor do I really care much about it. I really went for my friends because my friends all wanted stuff from here, and yeah, this really didn't excite me very much for reasons I'm going to explain further in the video. But it was actually a really good experience. It was my first actual convention in Japan, and I really had a good time. One thing to note about Japanese conventions, rather than the culture in general, is that it is actually very quiet. It's actually alarming about how quiet it can be, even though the amount of attendees in this is probably like quadruple that of what you would see at a normal regular convention. And the environment and the culture is pretty quiet. I mean, it's not like scary silent, but if you really compare it to that of America, and if you compare the volume level to Japan, it's pretty quiet, if I do say so myself. So it's really good where you can actually really hear your thoughts and you can hear your ideas, and you can actually have a good time with yourself. Again, the convention was like any other convention. It was really good, full of interesting people showcasing their best cosplays. And yeah, I have some videos about Comic Cat. Again, it's what you're gonna see is what exactly is Comic Cat. It really wasn't nothing to really record. There weren't really many panels that I found. It's really just a convention in which you showcase your favorite cosplay and you buy a lot of stuff. And it's surprisingly cheap considering everything too. Comic Cat takes place in a place in Tokyo called Tokyo Big Saito, which I believe is like a concert hall within the Tokyo city and everything. So that was really pretty interesting. Rather than really just the walking and everything, I had a really good time, and I'll say that before I go any further. Now, what this convention actually taught me is that I actually do hate anime conventions. It's funny that people really think I'm like the biggest nerd or the biggest weeaboo that you could ever meet, but in fact, I'm like really one of the lesser weeaboos that you would ever meet in life because I don't cosplay. I don't like it. I respect people that do cosplay, and I think it's an amazing thing that you do cosplay. I just would not cosplay. It's just not my style. I just don't have the patience, nor do I have the energy to really cosplay, for a long period of time. Now, in the future, I might because I have some cosplay ideas, but it's again, it's like if I had time, if I think about it, I guess. Um, and again, I don't really like going to conventions as well, and for several reasons. Conventions are very crowded, especially when you go to the hometown of all of Japanese pop culture. Like it's pretty crowded. Like the lines are extremely long. It's hundreds and thousands of people that are flowing through per minute. The stuff is actually very expensive. I didn't buy anything. I really wouldn't have been caught like buying anything there in the first place. And yeah, like really you're supposed to go on those conventions really with your friends. And honestly, now I'll say this, many people go by themselves all the time, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I say that for other reasons. But really those types of conventions, you really should go with a group of friends because it's really no fun if you're going by yourself. Really, those conventions are for four purposes, I feel. One, to showcase your cosplay because it's not normal if you do it anywhere else. Two, really hang out with your friends because that's just really it's a really a social thing in which you just meet up with a bunch of people and you actually just talk, hang out, and while you're dealing with the long lines and you're waiting for stuff, you can actually be with your friends and stuff like that. And yeah, there's only two, in my opinion. But yeah, all in all, I just don't really like conventions. If I go with a bunch of friends, I might like it more. But again, it's too much of a hassle, especially in Japan where everything is really expensive. It's just too much of a hassle, really, to go to a convention, to really not buy stuff, to really not go there with a bunch of friends, just for the fact to be in line for like 2 hours just so you can get a bunch of stuff, to stay in line for more hours, to really for what purpose? But again, I did it for my friends. They wanted a lot of stuff from there, so I'm happy that I was able to help them out. It just really showed me that I really don't like conventions when you really get down to the heart of it all. With that being said, I hope you enjoy what I could record of Comiket. Again, it really wasn't much. There weren't really even a lot of cosplays that I enjoyed. Again, what I'm going to show you is literally what the convention is, and like, I mean, it's fun. It's just a lot of walking and a lot of waiting in line. So, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next vlog that I make. Peace.